Okay, so we are back. We are just completing the Gerudo part of this challenge. We defeated Thunderblight Ganon, and now we are going to get to the main the main castle so we can fight Ganon. So let's try and warp up here. The closest shrine we have is kind of right here. So we'll kind of head in and then float in and make our way to Calamity Gannon. We probably should have cooked, but I think we're going to be okay because we have the plus abilities for doing the side shrines, the champion ballad. So that video is upcoming. So we'll enjoy to see that. I didn't get a chance to record the 3 shrines before Mifa, but we did get Water Blight Ganon. So unfortunately I can't replay through that without getting into the account. So I made a boo-boo. I'm sorry, guys. So let's make sure we don't get zapped out to oblivion real quick. We did sneak into the castle earlier in the game. I think it was before we went to... I think it was before we went to Windblight. And we went and got the... or it was before we did the trial, I think. Trial of the Swords. Naturally, we're going to go try to do this in the middle of a rainstorm, so we can't fight the Guardian Stalkers and all the good baddies. So we got the Sky Watchers, we got the Stalkers running around. Just a solid collection of good things that we got to do. Hopefully the lightning and the rain will let up. I'm sorry. The lightning and the rain will let up, and then when that happens, they're going to be able to get into the castle and do some damage. That was almost us. But it should be letting up soon. If the little weather bar at the bottom is accurate, so probably in the next minute or so it's going to go to clouds, and then after clouds it's going to go to sunlight, and we're going to be able to get after it. When you hear the video, the music changed because we're close to the... We're getting close. Ganon knows we're here for him, and so since Ganon knows we're here for him, we're getting close and it's real. There's Skywatcher over there. So we'll pop over Valley's Gale real quick, and that's how we're going to get into the actual castle dungeon. You'll know that you're in the castle dungeon because the map at the bottom right corner changes. There's a guardian that's going to lock onto us like almost immediately. I'm sure. It's good that he didn't because we don't have any armor on. So let's get our weapons. We don't have any... Actually, we'll save that. We have a high-powered sword here. We will bring out the Highland shield. Oh, we did get the perfect deflect. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there's another one. So with the Guardians and stuff like that, it's all about being able to stay moving because their beams are only as...
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Their beams are only as good as your motion. So if you move too much, they can't lock on. So right now I have 2 on me. Oh, that was close. So we have two. We had two on us and we got away. So I just kind of want to get to actual Ganon without too many Guardian fights or Lionel fights. Mostly because I want to make sure that we enjoy the actual Ganon fight. And I don't want to use too many of our resources to get there. But this has a Rivali scale kind of thing right there. So that's why it's super important to have the champion abilities, especially the ones that recharge really quickly. So the plus abilities from the DLC, because that makes such a big difference. They charge so much faster. So before we get utterly and completely wrecked by these two, pushed into Malice and we die. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't want to use our stuff, but I'm going to have to kill that one. Because he's right in our path. Okay, so we're going to go. That one, like, guardian head pokey thing, I don't know, whatever, they're dumb. He poked us and would not let up. He was just all about having at us. And good for him, he did his job, so. We'll make it to the top of that castle. This is where we started last time. So we're going to go a different path. A less aggressive path. It's gonna straight up remember that I used... Okay. All our abilities. There's a way to run up these. I don't... It's like a glitch almost to run up these. But I don't know it. I know it's like got to do with like whistle running and stuff. It's how the speedrunners do it whenever they're like at 3 hearts and they're not at all ready or prepared to be at that portion of the game.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
So we're going to do the best we can to avoid as many guardians as we can when we do this climb. So it's going to make us go inside the castle though. That frightened me, bro. So we're actually inside the castle proper right now. We're gonna go through all like basically a maze of catacombs, but we don't want to go down though. That's the key. We want to keep going up. but they're gonna try to lock us in and force us down to the basement. Right? That's where we came. I just want to get to a window. Once we get to a window, we're solid because we can get out. Hyrule Castle. Okay, boom. We're outside now. We've got a long way to go to the top, though, so... But for a big chunk of this, we can climb. One of those douche. Okay, so... These big, little mini castles right there have Lionels in them, so we want to avoid them at all costs. Naturally. But they're weak to their own weapons, so... So they're kind of weak to their own weapons. So that'll be good. I really want to avoid using the Master Sword right now for the main reason I want to save it for is I want to save as much of it for the Ganon fight as I can. Oh man, that was close. Okay, here we go, here we go. Great. So Daruk's protection is now gone. We got some rubies, some Elven Guts, that's good. That'll help with Kilton. That is something we want right there, the Royal Guard Bow. Because the Royal Guard Bow is solid, and we can, for that, we can drop the Swallow Bow. And we'll drop the Swallow Bow because we can always kind of get it back later. So the big thing we're going to do here is get to the outside. We'll check here, I think. We saw something down there. So, nope. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I saw a chest. We'll pop the chest. There might be ancient arrows. So the castle has ancient arrows in it. I just don't remember where they all are. Literally right at the last minute that thing popped us. Okay, so let's eat some food. Let's try not to eat the hearty food though, because we want to save that for cooking later. So we'll get some steaks in there. Also get some Hyrule baths, because we have like a million of those. Do we have any cooked dishes? Not really. Okay, so the next big thing we want to do here is kind of save. And then run it. Boom. So we'll get some sweet cutscenes. And then we'll fight Ganon.
Link. I'm sorry. But my power isn't strong enough. I can't.
Here we go. Here we go. The main fight, the big fight to Gandalf, right? The big fight for Gandalf. I got my Code Red Gamer here. I like to call him Crab Man. Looks like kind of like a spider crab. Crab spider. This big mean dude. The Fierce Deity Link has got this.
Now my moment has finally come. Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge.
That's what I'm talking about.
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
Let's go! Now! Open up wide, Ganon!
100 years in the moon. Hold on. Our moment has arrived.
I like the snap. That's one of the coolest ways to use your power, I think. I think it's so crazy how simple it is to get to Ganon in reference to how long and arduous the process to get to the other divine beasts it is. Here we go. But Ganon is a long fight, so it's like 20 minutes to get to him. You gotta fight him. It'll be, well, not a long fight, but it's a fight. Oh, I don't have Druid's protection. That's gonna be tough. I didn't think about that. I didn't let it charge. That was dumb. Why did I swing the Master Sword right there? Well, we don't care what protection we have. We just want the health buff. Ooh, we got that flurry rush. First try!
Malice Gale is now ready.
Ooh, I missed. Let's get our arrows set up real quick. Let's switch to bomb arrows.
Protection is now ready to roll.
Got that flurry rush. So gold Ganon, here we come. So So Gold Ganon is his second form. Keep in mind, Ganon has 3 forms in the final fight like this. Stuff in the fight, not good. So we're getting almost all of our forward rushes, which are on point actually. And shield parries too, nice. Yeah, so this is ours, this battle is ours. Yeah, we got that final swiping because he came down low. So we may not have got that otherwise, but he poked his head back down and got a little slap from Master Sword. So now we're going to phase 3 of this fight, which is outside of the castle. Still a bad horse fight, if you ask me. Well, a simple fight, but still graphically it looks cool. When I first played this game, I thought this was the end of the game, and I was like, say, what? And then I looked at that, and I was like, he ain't dead. And then I'm like, maybe he's dead. How does Link get out of here, though? And then that happens. You're like, what? But then you realize that whole room is basically a giant shrine chilling out up underneath the castle. And you're like, what? Why is the castle on a shrine?
Ganon. Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on incarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before.
Dark Beast Ganon.
I entrust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil.
It's the Master Bow.
Link.
Don't call it that. Well, you could call it that. You can call it whatever you want to. Light bow, bow of light, master bow, light master bow, master bow of light. You can call it whatever you want to call it.
So it is never forgotten.
Never forgotten. Why is she British? Don't know. Hyrule and it just deals 100 damage each thing. Let's go, opponent. Here we go. So, basically what's going to happen here is Ganon's this big monstrous pig who's angry. He is an angry crispy bacon. And Zelda is going to open up some magic on him that we can shoot. Eventually. And while this is going down, he's going to try to shoot like this fiery goo out of him. Is that what are you talking about? I hit him. Ooh, turn, turn. He's coming. He is angry. one was tough. That was a tough one, guys. Alrighty. So this last one that we're gonna do, well, we have 2 more shots to make. This last shot that we're gonna make right here is gonna go on his belly. Eventually. We just gotta make sure we stay ahead of his face because go. Alright. Oh man, that's tough. Oh, opponent, no. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna wait for him to launch a fire attack, and we're gonna ride by it, and I'm gonna hop off.
Do what you must, Link.
What? Bro, you should have opened your eye long ago. One second. I'm dead. Run away, Link, run away. How do you miss, Link? What are you doing, dude? Jeez. 3 misses. We did all that other stuff perfect all the way through. 3 misses on his eye. I think I overshot it. Anyway. Big Ganon is down. DED down. Dead. So dead. Cutscenes going so we can enjoy. Keep in mind that for this particular iteration we did not complete all 12 memories, so the defeat of Ganon this time is going to give us an alternate ending or a regular ending. But if you stay through the playthrough series like we're doing, because we're doing the all the shrines and all the armor and stuff, not the Koroks, but the armor and the shrines, the memories. I think we'll do the compendium too. We'll adventure through and do the compendium. But by doing that, we'll be able to see the full ending. So stick around. You can either watch it on Twitch at Twitch TV, twitch.tv/xdbulldog2327, or you can hang out and watch it here as a stream replay. Your choice. But either way, we'll bring it to you. Destroy Ganon. Complete. So it's going to show you a little bit of this.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask,
Right in the feels. Imagine saving someone's life, waiting 100 years for them to come back to get you, and they don't remember you. That'd be pretty savage, right? So for what we've seen so far, we've seen basically the gist of the adventure to from the Shrine of Resurrection to Calamity Gannon. We did see some little tiny side quests along the way, some shrines and whatnot, but we will see the completion of the shrines as well as the completion of the sword trials. The sword trials are absolutely insane, right? They're nuts. Do we get another cutscene? No. So that brings us to the regular ending, right where we saved. I'm gonna move Link in this save from here to Hateno Village to his house, and then we'll pick up on the shrine quest from there since the game is complete. Well, the storyline is complete. And then that's going to mark the end of the storyline portion of Breath of the Wild. And that's the full storyline. So we get the champion storyline because we got the champions ballad before we went to Ganon. All of that. And then we also have that. So all we have left to do is like the side quests and mini bits and some shrines. And so you guys might ask me, well, how many more shrines are there? I think we only have like maybe 60 because the DLC shrines don't count. So we have maybe 60, 64-ish, probably between 55 and 65, and we need 120. Or we have 59, so almost 60, and we need 120. So we're one away from being half. I'm so sorry. So that'll be it for us. I'll see you guys later.